So welcome back to Mysticalcraft. So first off, I want to show you, I got a little jelly cat. The skin for this is based off of Good Times with Scars in real life cat named Jelly. So, I saw one in my village and a bunch of other cats had despawned. So I was super excited that this one had not. I do have a couple of other cats around the village. There's one that looks like my own cat. I have done quite a bit. I have a little chicken farm here. It's not automated, it's more of an egg farm. But I have got a ton of resources. Mostly just dirt because I almost finished that terraforming project that I was talking about doing before. First off, I do want to harvest this because in this world, I have like weird stuff. There's weird stuff that I have and weird stuff that I don't have. Like, just beyond those trees right there, or just in front of those trees, I think, there's a bunch of pumpkins. Typically, those are found in taigas. But really, the only biome that I've found is plains. I've hardly found any sugar cane, and it's just started to grow. And I've been looking for a horse because one has spawned. I've seen about 3 in this entire world, and today I believe right now we have just hit the 12-hour mark of me playing. With some breaks and stuff, it's actually been about 15 hours since I started this morning, but so this was the horse that I got. It's not as fast as I want. It does have a nice jump and not bad health, so I guess I can't complain, but I would like to see a couple of others and a donkey. But I have found one other sheep other than this, and it was over that way. I'm not going to show it to you yet, but it was over that way. I went and grabbed wheat from right here, turned around, and it was gone. I tried to keep my eyes on it the entire time, but those are the only 2 that I have seen. So most of the stuff is pretty similar. I'm going over this way because I have a little bit of sugarcane here. That sun still messes me up just a little. Yeah, sometimes this doesn't load in. So, as some of you guys may have already noticed, a bunch of this area, almost all of it is filled in. A bunch of this area got filled in, I believe. This got filled in. And there's a new hill area over here. So, first I want to show you guys this. So, there's a house up here. I'm gonna have my cat sit down. But there's a villager house right here. It's at the edge of the village, as you can see. And it kept getting zombies around it. And I found this cave because it was sort of hidden. I terraformed a bit around this, so it's a lot lower. But I found this cave, and I instantly got attacked by zombies. And then I went in here. We have a zombie spawner. I thought it was a skeleton spawner, because there were... Why did it spawn like this? Anyway, I thought it was a skeleton spawner, because there was a skeleton standing right here. Sadly, because of the mods, it didn't really have anything that good to me in it. Like, I want name tags. I did get not a notch apple. I think I just got a couple of golden apples. But, could have been a lot worse. I mostly got those new ores. There's nothing of interest really down here. But I'm going to show you guys the huge project that I have been working on that took me around 12 hours. Here it is. So, It's not done yet. There's a little bit of grass that needs to be placed here. This level is still one too high. But this is what I was working on. I took this down by about 10 blocks. And now that I'm looking back at it, I love it. There are still a couple of things I want to change. This is out so far because it's just a huge hill. As you can see, I'm not done. But it is just a huge hill that just keeps going in a similar way to before. It doesn't even dip down again. So I didn't need in pulling this back a ton for it to just keep going. I might end up just putting stuff here and bringing other bits of the land up. Having this be a raised area and look sort of like roots, I realize. But these 7 circles, these are the placements that I figured out that I want for the trees. I'm now realizing that they might be a little bit close together, especially these 2, so I might put this one over a couple more blocks. These 2 ended up being some of the harder ones. I have decided on 7 for now. Also, I pushed this way back as well. But I think I do want to take that down a bit. The area that I just showed you guys, now that I'm looking at it. Because it is a little bit overpowering, but it won't be as horrible when we get the trees in. So I think, see from here it doesn't look as close together. I think this one has to stay where it is, so the other 2 might have to be pushed back a bit. But we will cross that bridge when we come to it. As I think either that one or the one with the netherrack in it will be the first ones that I start on. I don't like Endermen. And I don't know, I typically don't use armor, so it's a pain in the butt, and now that they're in the nether, like, I love it for speedruns and having a place to go, but if you're trying to harvest this stuff, it's a pain. Also, now that I'm seeing this, it looks like blackstone or something, the stem from far away. So I think I'm going to end up stripping that, but I'm not going to right now. I am pretty excited. These 2 are not going to link up, by the way. Unless it's like really low to the ground, because I think these 2 only have 6 blocks. Oh yeah, these 2 are too close together. Because it's going to be about 6 blocks out. So there needs to be, I think there needs to be 10 or 15 blocks apart. Maybe more. Anyway, this is looking really cool. I'm liking it. I'm jumping around a lot and I ran out of food, so I'm going to go grab some more food and then keep talking about this. So food in hand, heading back. Somehow I found a rabbit hide just hanging out outside my chest, which is weird. I don't know where it came from. But these are definitely going to have to be moved. I think the netherrack one I'm going to push back to be more in this crevice slightly and more against here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one if I push this one all the way back, because then they'll be in line. And I might be able to push it out this way. I'm not sure. I might even just get rid of that one for now and just have 6 for a bit. And figure out where the 7th one should go after. If you guys can't tell, if you guys can't see, there is the netherrack one here, one nearly straight out from it, a 3rd one there, 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 and there. I want to leave, this is eventually going to get turned to grass, but not yet. I want to leave an area straight from about here cleared, except for 1 or 2 bridges. I believe that the bridges are only going to be able to be about, the bridge here only be about 6 blocks high. So those 2 are going to end up having to have low hamburgers, whatever you want to call them. It seems that everybody, one, got their video out late, like I did, and have not done a ton of work, especially in their first video. I haven't watched everybody's, but that's what the consensus seems to be over the 4 or 5 that I have watched so far. So I really want to impress everyone. I hope that I can get ahead with having worked for like 12 hours today on this, and I know that it, like, wow, that seems like a lot of time for this. But I only had iron to use. I haven't really been able to find more diamonds. I did go caving and mining a little bit. Couldn't really find much. I really couldn't find much diamond. I found a bit of redstone, some iron, I think lapis and gold as well. No diamonds though. And I want to enchant some stuff first. So hopefully I can start getting that up, get the first hamburger with probably librarians is a good first one. Hopefully have some librarians in the beginning, but again, sugarcane is sort of tight. Another idea that I was thinking of is having little hamburgers coming off of the main ones. So hopefully the canopy will be open in this area. There won't be anything. So it'll stretch that way for a bit, that way. But this area will be open. I'll probably end up taking this down, but it just took so long. And I did want a little bit of composition. I wanted to leave this out a little bit, and more than that hill. So I think I marked here at one point that I liked better for it to end, which still isn't great, but it's a start, and I probably want to take this down 2 or 3 blocks. So I hope you guys liked this video. There wasn't a ton on camera. It was more of showing you guys what I did. Hopefully the building will be a bit more on camera, but I just, one, there's no way to condense 12 hours of footage. 2, I don't have a cam account, so I really can't do third-person time-lapse. It'd have to be first-person, and that can get nauseating. Particularly 12-hour ones would be insane. Hopefully I can spare you guys from those. I'm going to get work on getting a bunch of resources for this. Also, because I am in a crimson forest, and because nether portals have to be 2x3, I have gotten so many endermen around this area. With this, I'm going to let you guys go. Bye guys! So, if you liked this video and you want to see more, remember to subscribe. If you liked the video, that would be great if you give it a like. And comment what you guys think. Should I take this hill down? Should I move it? Should I leave it? Should I show more stuff like this in my videos? Whatever you guys want to say, I probably want to listen to it, so leave a comment down below and I will reply. Bye, guys.